Well, Ben, I only have a word for you. Tenet!
All I have for you is a word.
Let me just think about this for one fucking second.
Tenet.
I nearly did accidentally run into a pigeon on the road recently on the way back from work. And as you can imagine, my heart not only skipped a beat, it skipped 4 beats.
Of course. As I was saying to you earlier, I'm planning to see the New Mutants at some point whenever no one else buys tickets, so then I can just go to the theater, someone else, and just Mystery Science Theater 3000 it without bothering other people. It's going to be great.
Who can ever forget The Phantom Menace? It was the film of 1999.
It is a classic. It's pretty great.
Oh! You know what? I do actually kind of love Phantom Menace for all the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? It's kind of so bad that you actually can find joy in how bad it is.
You are in big doo-doo this time.
Honestly, though, rewatching them, I think it's more boring than Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, the last time I watched it, it took me 2 days. Because I got 90 minutes in, and I thought, this is so boring. I can't do any more today.
Yeah, whenever they get to Tatooine, that's where everything goes to hell. Like, everything already went to hell, but that's where it becomes really boring. Because at least up to that point, yeah, you have the fish. Yeah, but, it keeps moving. Here we go.
So we go.
So, Tenet, ...
Well, Ben, I only have a word for you. Tenet!
Tenet.
I'm gonna give you a word. Tenet.
All I have for you is a word.
Dementia.
Okay, this is the dumbest thing I've heard about Tenet, though. This guy was like, John David Washington was doing so many pull-ups in this movie? Because pull-up spelled backwards is still pull-up. I was like, oh, holy crap, I didn't even think about that. So dumb.
It's so obvious that it really is so dumb. Obviously, everyone here has probably seen Ben's review, and I, for one, will just say how brilliant it was. Great editing, as always. Really enjoyed it. It was actually probably had better editing than Tenet because it knew actually when to stop.
Oh, sure.
I haven't seen Tenet, and I'm not going to, because to me it just looks actually kind of generic and boring, and it looks just so kind of Diet Coke Inception, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is Diet
right?
Coke Inception. Then you got Nolan all going off about like, oh, we filmed with IMAX cameras. We want to make a theater experience. You can't watch this on VOD. Like, yeah, well, you kind of could. What do you think about his whole, I only shoot on film, digital's so bad?
I find it slightly elitist and romanticized because it's not the only way to make a movie. There are so many directors out there who have done digital filmmaking so brilliantly, like David Fincher.
Drive is digital, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's like one of the best looking films I've seen, maybe.
I mean, some films now are being made on iPhones.
That's kind of where that's where I draw the fucking line.
And that's where I draw the fucking line.
Did you see that stupid thing that Damien Chazelle shout out? And, I'm at the point where I'm just like, after first of 3 men where I'm like, Damien Chazelle shout this out.
Do you know if you're coming back?
But did you see that embarrassing, iPhone vertical action scene?
No, but I heard about it vaguely. What is going on with this?
I watched about a minute of it and I shut it off.
It's completely immersive, or as Christopher Nolan would say, we wanted to use IMAX really to immerse you in the audience.
Make as immersive action as possible on the biggest scale possible. I mean, that plane scene that was in the trailer for Tenet, firstly, that plot point doesn't make any fucking sense why they're actually doing it in the film. And it's literally just there because Nolan's like, oh, you thought it was cool when I flipped a truck in The Dark Knight? Well, now I'm crashing a plane. And they do 500 different angles of it. It's not really that cool. And it's definitely not cool because I don't understand what the purpose of it was in the actual plot.
While you're criticizing the film, I'm going to criticize the marketing, okay? Because it's so gratuitous. You can't escape it. It's always, I only have a word. Tenet. Or it's you're not firing the bullets. You're catching them.
You're not shooting the bullet. You're catching it.
Well, try and keep up.
Oh, you can't escape it. It's these short 10-second clips. They play every time you're on YouTube. Well, here's another bit for you. Did you know it's spelled backwards? The same.
I did not, because Tenant with an N, it's pay me rent. Give me a rent.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn
Piece of shit screenplay.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that Chris Suckman frequently mispronounces the name of the film
Tenet. Give me rent. Tenet.
It's
so
great.
many times, and not once does he actually internally go,
Wait a minute, that's not the name of the film.
I love it, it's great.
Then the comments are just like, it's called Tenet, not Tenant. This is the new movie by Christopher Nolan, and he made The Dark Knight, so it's not capable of being disappointing on any level. Stop ruining the film.
I did think Chris's review it reeked of denial, to be
He kind of
honest.
did that. Not to roast the guy, but the B+ for Chris Stuckman is his I'm in denial rating. He gave it to Spectre because he's a James Bond fan, and that movie was boring as shit. He gave it to
Writings on the wall. Sorry.
and he gave it to Age of Ultron, which is a gigantic piece of trash. He gave it to Tenet now, and it's his I'm in denial rating.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I like him a lot, though. I mean, I think he's actually kind of nailed the structure of his reviews now. They're very entertaining. It's just that some of them are a little bit perplexing, aren't they?
It's a beefy runtime.
You kind of get a sense of what he's going to give the movie before you even click on it most of the time.
A-. 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 A-.
That's very true, yeah.
But yeah, Tenet, him giving Tenet a B+ was kind of like, oh, I was expecting to give this at least an A-. So, but it's still good, guys. Moving on, though, I'm sure we'll come back to Tenet because it's flavor of the week, guys, and it's,
Tenet!
Go give you a word, Tenet. The Oscars are going to be mega trash. Yes, they are. Did you see this, Stan, the new thing?
Yeah, and I think it just sums up 2020 in a nutshell. I mean, liberalism is going so far, isn't it? This is crazy.
Yeah,
Whatever happened to just tell a good story?
Oh, no, apparently not. But my favorite part of it, though, is it's called, Change Happens Now, implemented in 2024. I won't complain about the ending of Tenet because it literally just turns into a Call of Duty map, and it's the most boring capture the flag, just it's just them red team, blue team, go shoot at this for some reason. It's what?
Do they play the music from Black Ops 2?
Might as well have.
Also, about that scene, that part is a little overdramatic.
That part is a little dramatic.
That part is the poor man's, I'm gonna give you a word, Tenet. That's the good one. And
honestly, Warner Brothers need to shove Tenet right up their rectum because I'm so sick and tired of seeing it.
I'm thinking of maybe making a compilation of all the best meme options for I'm gonna give you a word, and then just paste sound bites in there or text to speech. So if anybody wants to be oh, you should put this in there, spam that in the comment section. I'll put all the best ones in the video.
Yeah, get creative, boys.
I'm certainly not gonna, step out of the Christmas celebration to be guys, who wants to see Wonder Woman 84? It's not happening. Will you go back to watch Tenet 3 times, though? You know me, guys. I, of course, will go back and see Tenet as many times as it takes to understand it.
Because that's the sign of a good film. Like I said, we do get subjected to the big, bros at DC a lot.
The
Same
big
with
bros of DC.
That should be on a poster or a lanyard. But the eyeliner is something that you have to get used to, because for me, he just looks like emo Batman or
yeah, he
emo
looks
man
like he
to me.
shops at Hot Topic.
He says it while he's readjusting his baseball cap.
Of course, to hide his baldness. He makes millions, but he's too poor to buy hair plugs, apparently.
So you're calling Kevin Feige a boiled potato?
I'm calling him a bald bastard. That's what I'm saying.
Did DC kind of rub their hands and go, okay, fellas, what content have you got for us to show? Hopefully a 2-minute trailer, you might say. Ha ha! And then the creators went, we can give you this weird kind of animated thing that we did in 20 minutes.
Here's your Microsoft Paint trailer. Jose,
Don't diss Microsoft Paint.
But it's by Bill Gates, right?
Oh.
So we'll diss it.
Jose M knows what's coming, so I'm going to do it anyway. See you, boys!